Hello everyone and welcome to the 600 subscriber Q&A. I know I'm quite a bit late to this, look up there. We are currently at 630 subscribers. But 2 weeks ago I made a community post asking for some of your questions, and today we'll be answering all of them since we didn't get many questions, which kind of sucks. Anyway, let's get started. The first question from Joan Run, he actually asked 5 questions, so we'll go through each of them. The first one is, what are my top 3 favorite games right now? That is actually a pretty difficult question. Obviously I like Brawl. Brawl is probably my number 1 right now, still. My number 2, I really like the new Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed Shadows. So that's probably on my list. But the third one is a lot more difficult to say. But honestly, I'm really liking Supercell's new game, Oko, with the rework. So yeah, those are probably my 3 favorite games right now. This is really the only 3 that I'm playing right now. Second question from Genre is, what are my top 3 favorite movies or series? My top 3 favorite movies is pretty difficult. I'd probably say, number 1 is, that's actually really, I didn't even think about that. That's a really difficult question. Number 1 is probably Interstellar. I really like Interstellar. That movie is so good. Number 2, probably, I want to say it's Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. That one's really good. And then number 3, probably say Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Those are probably my top 3 favorites. And for series, that's a lot more difficult, but I'd probably say, I really liked Gravity Falls. I really liked The Owl House. Yeah, that question's really hard, but I can only list 2. Third, I really can't think of a third. Anyway, third, when did I start BS? Brawl Stars. I started Brawl Stars. I made my account in 2020. I did not play very much until literally 2024. During the Godzilla event. That got me back into the game. Then I started playing more consistently in the SpongeBob event. But even then, I wasn't able to play that much because of school. I think this summer soon, so I'll be able to play more again. So yeah, for how did I become a Poulin fan? I can confirm it's not from the stream that happened a couple weeks ago, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I actually became a Poulin fan because, I was just scrolling through YouTube Shorts because, I just started Barthel's content and I found Poulin and I was like, this is actually a pretty cool creator. And then I subscribed to it and I didn't realize that he was actually pretty big. So that's basically how I became a fan of Poulin, and I really enjoy his content. And then 5, what are my top 3 favorite brawlers in Brawl Stars? Obviously, my number 1 is Mandy. You guys already know that Mandy will forever be my number 1 favorite. Number 2, Colette. Colette used to be my favorite, but now she's my second favorite. And then my number 3, probably either Ziggy or Charlie. It's really hard to say, but yeah, those are my top 3. So those are all the questions from Genre. Next question from reads, I have a question. Pancakes or waffles? It's very important. I'm a little bit nervous to answer this question, but I'm going to say pancakes. I do like waffles, but pancakes I just prefer pancakes. Next question from Nick Drury answers, what is my least favorite brawler in mode? Least favorite brawler, I'd probably say Edgar. I freaking hate Edgar. My least favorite mode, that's really hard to say, but honestly, I don't see any point in Wipeout, so I'd probably have to say Wipeout, because I like a lot more objective-based modes, Brawl Ball, Heist, those kinds of modes. Or, even Showdown is better than Wipeout. Next question from Benny reads, are you subbed to Benny? Obviously. Now, I didn't really subscribe to Benny until I saw him until I saw him from Poulin, because I became more active in Poulin's community after that stream. But, yeah, I am subscribed to Benny. And then the last question from Alex Epic, technically 2 questions. The first part of his question is really hard. The second is really easy. The second one is really hard. First one is Moko or Brawl Stars? And I have to say Brawl Stars here. Pretty obvious. I do like Moko. I think it has the potential to be a really good game. But Brawl Stars, I don't think it'll replace Brawl Stars for me. Brawl Stars is amazing. The second one, Poulin or MaxiPad? Oh my god, Alex, you really gave me a good question here. Obviously, I like Poulin. I really enjoy his content. I have a collab with him coming soon. Obviously, I love Poulin, but Maxi is my OG GOAT. I've known him since he started streaming. So, genuinely, this is a really difficult question, but honestly, MaxiPad, I'm gonna make it. I'm Maxi, if you're watching this, no offense. This shit, I thought, with a lot of his shorts, they're just it's always just stream clips. So I already know what he's gonna post first. For Poulin, I kind of like have to guess what he's gonna post because I don't know what he's gonna post. For streams, I'd say Maxi is better, but for shorts, Poulin is better. So that's what I have to say with that. So yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get many questions to read, even though I gave people like 2 weeks to ask questions. But that's fine. I will be doing Q&As probably every 100 subscribers until we hit 1,000. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And see you guys in the next video. Peace out.